Hi there, this is Donna Singleton. Today I want to share these two cards with you. These were cards that I was going to, part of a class that I was going to teach this weekend at a scrapbook retreat, and also 2 weeks from now. So since those were canceled because of what's going on, I decided I would pull out the kits and share them with you. They are pretty quick, so this video won't be too long, hopefully. And we'll start with this one, because a funny thing is I cut all the kits, and when I was cutting this shape here, this die cut, because I like to do a lot of the die cutting before my class if I have time, so that I don't have to have everyone jump up and use the big shot. But this shape here is made with a die, and it is from, this is a really nice die set. If you don't have them, they're great investment, because these rectangles are really cute, and then you have these other shapes, and they're all stitched. They're really cute, and they're called Stitched So Sweetly dies. And so this is what happened. So I designed this kit, this card, and I guess when I was preparing, I didn't pay attention to what I was doing, and for some reason I cut out this shape. So I cut all these dies with this shape, and this is from the Peaceful Poppies die set. I believe that's what it's called. Let's see if I can grab that one. I thought I had it handy, but I don't seem to. But regardless, so I went to pull this card kit out, and I thought, well, I'll start assembling the kits and I'll do a video on it, and I realized I cut all these. So I said, well, I'll just go ahead and I'll make a card using this instead of this scalloped rectangle, stitched rectangle. So I made a card, and although it's fine, I don't like it as much as the scallop. So I decided to put these into a different card at some point, and I just don't like this one as much. I think the scallop rectangle really does it for some reason. I think I like that much better. So anyway, we're going to start. So for this, and if you're shopping this month, here's my April host code. Orders of $50 or more, no, I'm sorry, $35 or more, you will get a free little gift from me. So I'm using, for the sentiment on the inside and the outside, I'm using the basic gray colored ink. Let's just stamp our inside. And I have With Deepest Sympathy, Thinking You With All My Heart. These are about the same size, so you can put either one. You can swap them, put one on the front, one on the back. It really doesn't matter. And it's a little darker, but as you'll see later, it'll lighten up. And you find I have a piece of scrap. And I have these kits for sale on my website, donnascreativespace.com. I have in the title bar, you'll see single card kits. I'm selling these single card kits for $2 a piece. And you will receive the card base, this basic gray mat, this Design a Series paper, a piece of ribbon, this die cut, and I'm going to punch these. I have in the kits right now, they're like this because at the class I was going to have everybody stamp and then punch, which is how I prefer to use these punches. This is the story label punch, and I thought, I haven't used this for a while, so I thought this would be a good one to use for this card. So you're going to center your stamped image, stamped sentiment in the punch and punch. Now, like I said, I am going to punch these ahead of time, so you'll get a plain piece and you can just stamp your image right there. And a lot of these card kits that I have, you can put your own sentiments in here. This is from the Peaceful Moments. This here, With Deepest Sympathy and Thinking of You With All My Heart. This is a really nice stamp set. I love fonts, and I like the block font matched with a cursive font. I just think that just gives it a nice, I don't know, je ne sais quoi? Is that the word? I don't even know if I said that right. I obviously can't speak French. I hope that was French. God, that would be embarrassing. Okay, so anyway, let's get our pieces together. And like I said, I decided against these. So this is that bee paper I was telling you about. It is no longer available, but I had gotten enough to do this kit. And it's all cut and ready to go. I even have a little make and take that I was going to do with everybody. But I guess that'll have to be another time. So this card is using a gray ribbon that we have. And this was part of another kit or something, but I have enough of it, so I'm going to include a piece of it, and we just cut it a little bit bigger than our mat. And like I said, this is a really simple card. What I do is I put a little bit of adhesive on either side, just like that, and then I wrap one side, and I wrap the other, and kind of make sure I get it even. I don't have any grid paper out today. I could use it if I wanted to, but actually this designer series paper, because of that gold and black foil background, it has some kind of lines I can almost see to get it nice and even. So then we're going to take a smoky slate card base. Use your bone folder to crease it. I have all the cards. I'll show you another one. You'll get envelopes and you'll get a card, and I've already creased it, put a score mark in it to help you fold it, but you know that you can just fold the paper in half. This is 8.5, I'm sorry, 5.5 by 4 1/4, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Sorry about that. So now we're going to put this side down. I'm going to go right over the ribbon. Make sure your flowers, your stems of flowers are going in the right direction. We are going to, I put this piece, punched piece, flat down on our die. See if I can get this on here centered without my big head getting in the way of the camera. Let me see if I can hold it like this. Sorry, you're going to have to bear with me for a moment. Okay, I think that's good. And then we are going to put a few dimensionals on the back, because that's good. Come on. I don't know if this background here is too, if the lights are glaring or whether it's okay. So that goes on there like that. Then these two blossoms, this is a cute little embellishment set that it's called Frosted Flowers, that I think sometimes it goes, these embellishments goes on, they go unnoticed. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm using the frosted ones because I think they go nicely for this Sympathy card. And close my ink. I'm surprised I left that open. Now when I tape my inside piece, I don't have to use as much adhesive because it doesn't get handled as much as the outside. I mean, it's more protected because it's closed. So there we have it, with deepest sympathy. Excuse me, with deepest sympathy, thinking of you with all my heart. So that's our first card. And don't you like it with the scalloped stitched rectangle instead of this way? Maybe this one's more masculine and feminine. I don't know. I just think that this does it. And sometimes, even though I have this huge pile of this shape, I just think the scallop's much better. Okay, let's get on to the next one. So again, we're using this set. Here's my sample. And so this one is from the Witticisms this is a really cute stamp set. The minute I saw this in the catalog, this talk about awesome, I just cracked up. But I'm going to stick with the Peaceful Moments one on this because I really like this happy birthday. So it'll look a little bit different. So let's see if I have everything. So this kit we're using, I didn't give you measurements for the gray card. I didn't give you measurements for this. So let me give you those real quickly. So let's see. All right, let me get my ruler. So the card base, I had told you, but this is the first mat is 3 3/4 by 5. And the floral mat of DSP is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. You are going to get this die cut, and I am going to give you, I'll show you, this is just, you're going to get it like this if you order this kit. Okay, so you'll be able to just stamp right on there, and you'll get a piece of ribbon that is about 6 inches. And you'll get the inside piece of white, Whisper White, that is 5 1/4 by 4. And you'll get 2 of these frosted flowers, the clear ones. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Sorry about that. I seem to have forgotten. I like to give you the measurements. So let's start fresh with this one. So for this one, sorry about the noise. This one, this is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And here's my sample. We are going to stamp with Night of Navy. We're going to use this Happy Birthday from the Peaceful Moments and wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. So now this is a vertical card. So when we stamp, make sure you turn your inside. The last one was a horizontal. Make sure you turn this one vertical. Make sure we get it all inked up. This is going to go right in the center. And this one is going to go right here. Right in the center of this piece. Again, now this is the tailored tag that we're going to use to punch out this one. This is a nice masculine card, and you know we always seem to be doing a lot of floral items. So I'm going to get this centered and punch it out. Okay. And these things pop out once in a while, you just pop them back in. Okay, we're done with the ink. Let's get that out of the way. And we are going to start with this piece. This is a piece of Designer Series paper, and I've cut it 5 1/4 by 4. This is from the Poppies suite. Isn't it pretty? But we're making a masculine card today, so we are going to use the striped side. We seem to do so many floral ones. Now this paper is from the Golf suite, but I like this side, and it's very masculine. So this one is going to go, let's see, make sure I'm opening this right, the very top, just like that. While I have it, I'm going to get rid of this piece. Put this on the inside, like so. Okay, so we have our cutout. Next we have a piece, I'm not using my grid paper, so I don't have my ruler down the bottom, 1/2 inch by 4, I believe. Yep. And this is going to go right across the center here, just like that. Okay. All right, so now we have this Happy Birthday. I want to show you how I created this, because this punch here, obviously we use the same punch and it's the same size, excuse me. So what I'm doing is I cut this from end to end. I'll cut it lengthwise. We've done this before on another video. It's a way of getting more out of your punches. I'm just going to make a little outline. I'm still having a hard time getting used to doing everything at an angle so that you don't see my big head on the video. Okay, just like that. So we're going to, now you're going to take a piece of navy twine. You'll get this in your kit. Let's see, that's 2 6s, 12, 13, 14, maybe 16 inches. But what I do is you can put some adhesive down like this in the center, and you can wrap it around and just let it do like this. Okay? And that'll work. But I'm also a little anal. So what I like to do, because I like to position it, so I put some adhesive on my back here. And then I kind of like to arrange it so that I get to see where the pieces are coming. I just arrange it where I think I want to see it. Just like that. Okay, then I'll put my dimensionals on the back. And the dimensionals also help to hold the twine in place. But either way, and then this just goes right down the center. Now what I used to decorate was these designer elements, and I used the silver ones. So I have an open package here. And you will get, if you order these kits, you will get a couple of silver ones. They're self-adhesive. Again, I'm using my trusty little pickup tool. Take your pick tool. Oops. I was a little aggressive with that one. Okay, so there you have it. So that is our 2 cards. What did I do with the other one? Here's the other one. Those are our 2 cards for today, and I am going to post these as kits up on my website, donnascreativespace.com. If you'd like to order them, $2 a piece, and you'll get everything you need. Obviously, use your own stamp set and your own adhesive and your own ink. And I think I can get maybe 4 kits in an envelope, and it's maybe $3. 3 something. So I'll just have to add the shipping to whatever you order, but I can send you a PayPal invoice. We can do it with a credit card. You could just email me at donnasingleton33@yahoo.com. But if you'd like to shop this month, this is the stamp set we used, Peaceful Moments. We used the Storytime label punch, and we used the tailored tag punch. We used the frosted flowers and the designer elements. Okay, so there's my host code, and please visit my blog, and you can choose to follow it if you'd like. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe so that you'll get more from me when I make other videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.